Gunstead, how the heck are you? I'm going to do a channel shout out and give you the reason I'm doing it. And I'll provide a link to what, everything on this channel you need to see. But this one in particular, talk that Danny gives is important and very important, very timely. Yeah. And when you look at the title of it, you're going to go, what? It's the title, I believe, was If, Then, and Else. Yeah. Everybody's been asking me and been asking Danny and, a lot of other people, what do you think? What do you think's going on? Is this end times? Is this, just constantly questioning on that sort of topic. And this, he does a beautiful job on this video. You can feel God reaching out and touching you through it. And it's titled If, Then, and Else. Well, as a computer programmer, I'm very familiar with those terms, and a lot of you that are involved in computer programming, if you transfer that back to your basic programming, you'll see that, man, those are programming statements. What the heck? Yeah, they are. And they're linked to a promise to God, from God. If you'll do something, then he'll do something. Action, reaction. Or for inaction, for not doing the ifs, you face the else. That's pretty much it. Kind of like for folks that aren't familiar with programming, kind of like an automated answering service. You call in, it answers the phone, and says, for one, or for English, press 1. That's the if statement. If you press 1, then it's going to play the tape in English. Or it may, press 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. Depending on which selection you make, which button you push in that if statement, is going to take you to the then statement where it's going to either play it to you in English or play it to you in Spanish. That works. If then statements. If you do this, then this will happen. If you don't do the if statement, ignore it. Then it goes into an else statement. Now in an answering system, it'll probably be timer and however many seconds it allows you to finally push a button. And then it'll say loop, and it'll take you right back up and go 1 for English, 2 for Spanish. It just keeps going through the loop. That's if, then, and else. Else, if this person didn't have enough sense to press the button, go back up and ask them again. Okay? But the else statement could be anything. Okay? It could be, you need to do something. And if you do these things, then this is going to happen. And if you don't do these things, something entirely different is going to happen. Okay. If, then, and else. Now, before you programmers get off in the weeds on me, yes, I've done object programming, things of this nature. Yes, I understand that today it would be not, it wouldn't be a then, it'd be a call. Yes, but still, if you look at it in very basic programming, it's going to be if, then. Okay, if, then. And no then, it's going to be an else. That's the way it works. So, that's the title of his talk. If, then, else. And he explains it very thoroughly. And scripturally, it's correct. And if you folks want the answer to, is this end times? Do we have any control? Is there nothing if it's end times, then it's God's will? He's going to show you, folks, that if it's end times, it was your will. And if it becomes end times, it's going to be by your choice. It's going to depend on the button you push. If you're going to activate and fulfill that if statement. He does a beautiful job. If you'll do what you're told, then he'll fulfill a promise made to you long before Yeshua ever stepped on this planet. Else, he's going to show you what happens if not. I'm in complete agreement with Danny on this. I think that right now we're standing at a junction, a fork, a T. And how we act to that, how we approach that little computer logic, that pure logic that God put in his Bible, in his word, is going to matter of what that else statement is. You need to listen to it. I don't care if you're an atheist. Nothing else, you may learn something. Go see it, folks. It's beautiful. If you have already seen it, share it with people. We're at a point in this world to where it's time to make a decision. So, to my viewers especially, go out and look. If you haven't been over there to look at All God's Children, get yourself on over there. Take a look at it. And while you're there, you might look at some of the other things. If it, he's got a lot of good information out there. It's a new channel, but please go look. I'm going to put a link down below. So to answer the question, is this end times? I don't know. I really don't. Because you're the one that's going to make that decision. It's going to be a free will choice, folks. It's out there. Make the right decision. Then the answer to that question probably going to be no. Got to fulfill his promise. Your call. Well, now does that lay it on you? You could be, got the UN out there trying to tell you you're responsible for global warming. This one's a bigger question than that. Truly it is. And honestly, it all ties together. So I'm going to provide you a link to If Then Else. Might say a little prayer to God before you start that tape. Even if you don't believe in him. If there's something here that I need to hear, open my eyes, open my ears. Be amazed at what you hear. This is Rich from Tennessee Homestead. If you don't go, my friends, you're a fool. You need to go there. At least look. And if you're a non-believer, you may go and look and go, I don't believe any of this. And that's your free will. I mean, not going to tell you that you have to. Just saying, approach everything in life. And this is far more than just religion. With an open heart, open ears, and an open mind. Heavens knows you might learn something. Could change your life. It's Rich from Tennessee Homestead. God bless you. And definitely go look at this today.